in dreams. She's got a bad attitude, can't you see? Foodie beauty, fat flights, but she shapes to be. Freezing, don't care, facing the screen. Ruling girl world like it's her scene. She's got a bad attitude, can't you see? Foodie beauty, fat flights, but she shapes to be. Freezing, don't care, facing the screen. Ruling girl world like it's her scene. Just breezing the day, ain't no one can catch. Calling out the fakes, leaving them in the patch. That baddest woman with a smirk so mean in the murky depths of live stream. She tears down the walls with the wit so raw. Filters off, can't handle her flaw. Sharp tongue blade and a smoldering smile, leaving haters burned, exiled. Just breezing the day, ain't no one can catch. Calling out the fakes, leaving them in the patch. That baddest woman with a smirk so mean in the murky depths of live stream. She tears down the walls with her wit so raw. Filters off, can't handle her flaw. Sharp tongue blade and a smoldering smile, leaving haters burned, exiled. She tears down the walls with her wit so raw. Filters off, can't handle her flaw. Filters off, can't handle her flaw, leaving haters burned, exiled. Living each moment without a damn care. Streaming her truth for all to share. Girl world shaking under her reign. Feel the wrath of just Breezen's name. Living each moment without a damn care. Streaming her truth for all to share. Girl world shaking under her reign. Feel the wrath of just Breezen's name. Living each moment without a damn care. Streaming her truth for all to share. Girl world shaking under her reign. Feel the wrath of just Breezen's name. Just breezing the day, ain't no one can catch. Calling out the fakes, leaving them in the patch. Baddest woman with the smirk so mean in the murky depths of live stream.
Good morning from me and my mean smirk. How the hell are you? I've missed you guys, even though we just hung out yesterday. I know there's some people who can't make it to the backyard streams. And it's been a minute since we caught up on some foodie beauty gossip. I'm feeling more like myself. While foodie is still somewhat boring to me, I don't know how else to explain it. Like, I'm coming out of the fog. I feel more like myself. I'm ready to talk some shit. Coco is outside barking at God knows what, so hopefully it's not too distracting. Good morning. I don't really remember everything I retweeted other than Foodie Beauty 8. Well, people are saying it was actually 8 boxes of Cheez-Its. And what else? I don't know. I don't remember. Okay. So I know I retweeted a whole bunch of things. We have plenty of clips. We have Amberlyn Reed stuff, some Girl World gossip. So I know while a lot of you guys have seen a lot of this stuff, I just want to offer a place to talk some shit, have some fun. And to anybody who's been out of the loop, we're going to catch up together. Okay. Ricky Bobby, hello. Sage, she needs a padded cell. She is evil and vile. I agree. Hello, GH, Alpaca Mom. Good to see you. Free the people. Have a good day at work. Nick, did I say hi to you? Lilith, hello. Okay, hold on. Joe. Give me 1 second. Okay. Joe, hello. Good to see you. All right, let me split my screen. I have been vaping. I am in a very good mood. Today, I have a busy day. My daughter is putting me to work with bracelet making. So that's what we're going to be doing. And I think to keep us satiated and ready to work, well, me specifically, because she's a really tough boss. That is what I will say. No breaks, really. No lounging. Anyways, I think that we're going to get an avocado roll and some spicy garlic edamame. And I'm excited just to hang out with her. That's what I'm excited to do. Tomorrow, I'm going to take a break from the foodie beauty gossip, but we're probably going to go on a 30-minute walk. So February is all about we're getting our steps in. So even if we go live for 10 minutes to go on a walk, 15 minutes for a walk, whether it leads to an hour, we are going to be getting our steps in more. I'm very excited for a staycation I have coming up. and I want to be beach bod ready. I mean, everybody's beach bod ready, right? Like everybody's a beach body except for Chantel's. But I want to believe what I'm saying. Like I want to feel it. Like this is my beach body. You know what I mean? So, let me share my screen. If I'm missing anybody, hold on one second. I just don't want to get distracted. Can I tell you about the amazing sleep I've been having lately? Can I just tell you? I'm in such a good mood. Hello, Dastardly! Would my THC vape make my cold worse? Probably. I know you don't want to hear it. I would just go get an edible. I wouldn't smoke. And I even have a hard time with it when I have a cold. But you'll notice it doesn't exactly help your chest. So, while I'm not promoting anything, well, you know what? I am going to promote it. If you need it, I mean, get edibles and like take a half and call it a day. And then that way you're not adding to your congestion or whatever else is going on. I have a hard time smoking a THC vape when I'm congested in my chest, but let me tell you, the nicotine vape, I don't ever take a break from that shit. Well, when I'm asleep. Again, I'm not claiming to be the epitome of help, but I have my things and I don't really plan on changing them right now because I've already changed a lot, okay? I'll know when it's time. Right now it's not that. Yeah, stuck with gummies. Yeah, that's what I would do. Good morning. I'm going to commit to the February walks. Yes, I'm so excited. Thank you for joining me. It helps when we have like a group of people doing it, right? Because if it's me just by myself, I'll be like, who needs to walk today? But like if I have other people who want to get more steps into, I don't know, it makes me want to show up and be there. And then you know what? Even when I don't feel like walking, I'll tell you this, once I start walking, I'm like, oh, I'm so glad I'm doing this. So, even the days we don't feel like it, let's attempt. Like I said, even if it's for 15 minutes, at least we got outside. At least we moved our ass, right? Okay, I'm out of gummies, but yeah, DoorDash it. Don't do the vape for right now. It's not going to make you any better, okay? I mean, I smoke flower regardless if I have a cold, but I'm a pothead. Yeah, but some people, like, I'll speak specifically for myself. I guess because I haven't smoked weed like a whole lot until, the past few years. It was just never part of my story. I feel like my lungs are still baby lungs. Does that make sense? Or we're coming out of the baby lung phase, but like some people, their chest is very sensitive to that stuff. So, like, I get it. I get both sides, right? I'm trying to smoke more flower. I turn all my plants into dab these days and can make carts and gummies out of that. You know what? I have a question to anybody who has a dab pen. I have a question because I've been really interested in them lately. So I know this isn't the stream for that, but like maybe tomorrow when we go for a walk, you guys can educate me. I smoke dispos because it's so convenient. It's just convenient. I could smoke on the beach. I could smoke in the, well, I don't smoke like light things, right? But like I could hit my THC dispo on a walk, wherever, okay? It's just very convenient. There's no risk of me dropping something and breaking it. And it's just, I don't know. It's one of those things where I could just puff wherever I want to, kind of a thing. But I've been learning a lot, not learning a lot, hearing a lot about dab pens and like getting the concentrate. And I think you put it on the coil. I don't know. I'm still very confused, but I'm interested. Does that make sense? Oh, okay. Stay away from that. They aren't as harsh if smoking off. Okay. Baby lungs breezy. I do. I do. I mean, I could smoke some big clouds with my geek bar, but yeah, I don't know. I feel like I'm still learning. I'm not one of those people. I'm very happy to be. I consider myself a stoner, but again, like I said, I'm still learning. It wasn't a huge part of my story. I got some time in sobriety before I even considered um, weed, but I'm glad eventually I did. I would say it's been, I don't know. My timeline's always fucked up. In my head, it's been like, it's probably been 4 or 5 years. I don't know. Maybe I'm just delusional. Anyways, when I'm congested, I can't smoke a whole lot. That is what I do now. Anyways, it's not like I've been smoking it since I was like 14 years old, like some people, you know? This is what I'm trying to say. All right, can you see my screen? We're losing people as we're talking about all this stuff, but it's okay. I'm a yapper and we haven't got to talk in a while. So, well, it's probably been 24 hours. But, anyways, so Foodie Beauty is fighting with her longtime beezers, the bear. They said, I've got a confession. Okay, so Foodie Beauty got mad at them because they commented on her snacks and how they were disappointed. And then she got blocked from Foodie Beauty's chat. So then she went over to Milky's chat and confessed that she's been at Jordy City of Thieves the whole time. I don't know who that is, but a lot of people were like, oh, and all excited about it. So the bear said, I've got a confession. I've been a longtime supporter of Milky, Yabba, Sam, Charlie, Unicorn, Jordy, Pulpy, and Zachary. In fact, if I told you my supporter name, it'd be a mic drop. Bad Seed said, I've been saying this for years. Guess what? Bear isn't the only one Chantel needs to be careful. Ooh. I've never heard of people addicted to dab just instead of having to smoke a whole bowl to get high, only need to take a couple of hits. Interesting. Hi, Sage. Did I say hi to you? If you have addiction history. Okay, I get it, dastardly. Thank you for looking out. I've never heard of people. What? I missed that they're City of Thieves. Who is that? I guess I don't know because I'm not like, I watch Jordy during clips, but apparently Jordy is very mad at me. Oh no. Get in line, Jordy. Everybody's mad at me. Every day I discover a new person I'm blocked by. And at this point, it's really fucking funny. I don't have any hate towards Jordy, by the way. I'm just very aware. I run my mouth a lot and like it can offend certain people, right? Like if you don't regularly watch me or you haven't gotten to know me, like you would assume certain things, right? If you're just, anyways, I don't hate Jordy. I really enjoy the clips that I see. I really do. Anyways, Discordant Com said, which goes to show that this corner of YouTube is smoke and mirrors. Invest at your peril is nothing as it seems. This is true. Honestly, the more I learn about this community, so many people pretend to be, I don't know, it's a weird rabbit hole. But I think there's a lot of people in Chantel's chat that pretend to like her and support her. And eventually we're going to find out it's like FFG or something where, yeah, but I don't know. And it said, really, wow, she has been around. She's also a mod for Jordy. Okay, I've seen them in chat a lot. Lori would probably know too. What? I missed that they're City of Thieves. Okay, let's keep going. Rojo said Chantel probably did this her whole life, only keeping people in her life that enable her addictions. I honestly think Foodie's mom has dealt with this defiance since she was little. I would be so exhausted if I was her mother. I don't know. I assume her mother needs wine every single night, not because she's an alcoholic, but just to escape the thoughts of what her daughter has become. Sunny Michelle said Chantel is getting everything she deserves. Chickens are coming home to roost. I can't wait to find out who Tracy or scapegoat is. Tracy was on Rock of Love, okay? Put some respect on her name. I really hope I still have things retweeted about that because do you know how many times I've just sat and laughed to myself about Tracy saying that she was on the Rock of Love? She was the woman that always wore the cowboy hat. Okay, but hear me out. The eyes, okay, this woman is beautiful though. Like, but I could get why Tracy is holding, like, saying this is me, right? But like, I think she's very pretty, and she has nice skin and nice teeth, and she does her lipstick perfectly. Well, no, one part is bigger than. Anyways, the more I stare, anyway, she's very pretty. She has hair. This is still not Tracy. Oh, look at this. Cindy's influence extends well beyond real estate. She is the co-founder and president of SMC Property Holdings, LLC, the parent company of the nationally trademarked Stables Motor Condos. an innovative lifestyle real estate venture designed for car collectors, motorsport enthusiasts, and discerning investors. Alongside her husband and business partner, Jeff Beal, and their son, Eric Steedle, Cindy has been a driving force behind the Stables Motor Condos developments in Alpharetta and Buford since 2017, with continued expansion planned throughout Georgia and the East Coast. Cindy is busy. No wonder why she has such nice skin and teeth, though. She's the founder of Ladies Ditch Your Heels and Grab Your Wheels, a national movement created to empower women across America and challenge the notion that racetracks are a man's world. In partnership, I like this woman. In partnership with Skip Barber Racing School, the largest and most recognized racing school in the world, with Cindy's background in fashion, is it design? I don't know, it cuts off right there. And now Stables Motor Condos have partnered and collaborating to launch this groundbreaking initiative. Together, they're not only introducing more women to motorsports, but also making history. Sign me up. Motorsports, here I come. Cindy is currently working side by side with the Skip Barber team to design the first ever women's racing suit, tailored to fit both the form and fire of female racers ready to take the wheel. Well, this is where I announce my reaction channel career. I am going into racing. I'm very excited for my racing suit. Don't mind me. I get some bright ideas. Everybody get out of the way when I'm driving. I'm going to be racing. If that's her, I'm a billionaire in a catch. Hi, Poop. There are spies all over her streams. I'm glad I'm here for Breezy, not the community. Ricky, you're so sweet. That made my day. Queen Jellybean said, okay, how about if you don't want people in your chat to discuss how you eat, then stop their performative health journey BS. Every other day, just say the only way you're going to lose 200 pounds is when they amputate both your fat, lumpy, dead diabetic legs. Well, I mean, it's true, though. Fact. She's saying in so many words, a lot better whistle in the Beezer donations. This is definitely money related and salon neglect. I don't know. How can you be on a health journey but have a million boxes of Cheez-Its? When's the last time you bought Cheez-Its out there? I couldn't tell you, but when I did buy them, or the last time, I liked the extra baked ones. But I didn't need 8 boxes of them. I was good with the 1 box, Anyways, Crochet with Ashmi said, your food choices make me sad, which is the baby, or what? No, what is her name? The bear. Okay, so your food choices make me sad. Comment has set Foodie in an hour-long spiral against the bear. You only eat those 8 boxes of Cheez-Its you got on sale today. Who the fuck needs 8 boxes? Oh. Well, that was a sight to see. I'm just going to pretend. Oh, good morning. Happy Saturday. I bet you didn't have a big old belly on your bingo card for today. Anyways, I am so distracted right now. Who poses like that? On a giant, they were doing fetish stuff. Okay, anyways, I want to move on for now. Let's keep going. Rand said she said the booster shots yesterday were around $350. Where is she getting all this money? I think she's doing sex work, and that's my conspiracy theory. I could be wrong. In fact, I've been wrong many times, but I think somebody is paying her every day for certain things. I said what I said. Acadia said she also said that she goes to different vet every time so people wouldn't contact that vet clinic. Yikes. She also claims she tipped the Uber driver $10 on a $20 ride. Where is she getting all this money? Huh. Debbie's World said she had already taken the cat to the vet last month and got her free visit. The next visit was not free to get the shots. How you Dewey said there's no way it costs $350. She's a liar. Ambrielle said she's lying. Angie said Salah's dad, stay away from us money. Maybe I can totally buy into the fact that Salah's dad is paying her to stay away. Hello, Kathy. Cheez It came out with all those other ones so they could sell the defected ones that were cooked too long or burnt by putting toast in. They're so good. But okay, I'm just weird. How do I explain this? Remember when we were kids and remember those pizzas you would get at the cafeteria or wherever when you got your lunch? I always liked the pizza that was where the cheese was burnt. Like I always wanted that pizza, the burnt one. Or even like when I make cheese enchiladas, I love it when the cheese kind of burns a little bit. I don't know. It's hard to explain. I'm very odd. Okay. So Cheez It, good job for covering up the defected ones. I like those ones. In fact, now I think I need them. Thanks for the Cheez It talk. My life could be never bad enough to pay her for sex work. Right. Tardia said, woo, she's a little pissy over the comments being made about her snacks. Well, it sucks when you're in addiction and you're still kind of having a good time, but everybody has an opinion on what you're doing and the way you're drinking or using, whatever. It kind of ruins your fun. It pisses on your parade. I hope people keep commenting more to her. This is my favorite one. I hope someone lets her know on her stream. For information purposes, Chantel is on her no pork eating kick to please her owner. Bitch doesn't check ingredients. Her soup she got isn't halal or allowed to eat. It has pork or allowable to eat. It has pork lard. Foodie Beauty fails at being Muslim again. Habitat pea soup with garden vegetables contains water, yellow peas, carrots, onions, green beans, lard, salt, modified cornstarch, and spices. This classic French Canadian style ready to serve soup is known for its thick texture and hearty vegetable mix. I like pea soup, but this does not sound good to me. Maybe the lard is what's bothering me. Maybe there's lard in all the soup. I don't know, but now I'm thrown off. Pork lard right here. Right here. No hate if you like this soup. I'm odd, okay? Don't think I'm judging you on what you're eating because, for example, I like black licorice and not a whole lot of people out there like that, right? Like, that is so delicious to me. So never think I'm judging you. I just give my opinions, okay? It's very hard for me to keep my opinions to myself. I mean, I try and it just never works out well. So, we just let the comments flow and go. This would be Foodie Beauty's dream, right? A stocked up pantry, floor to ceiling. That's her paradise. Dave's World said, I believe Foodie wants to be evicted from her apartment to get out of the lease and be able to blame her haters for it. That way she can get the sympathy money needed to get a cheaper apartment. If she doesn't get YouTube back, she knows it's going to be hard to manage rent. It's so good, Ricky Bobby. Black licorice. I don't know. It just maybe because I started eating it young. My grandpa would buy it at the store and he would share it with me. And I just thought it was so good. I don't know. It also explains my NyQuil addiction I had, right? Like that tastes like black licorice. But anyways, I don't know. Like candy corn's nasty to me, but like out there, there's people in my family look forward to getting it every year. I think it tastes like poo, different strokes for different folks. Anyways, yes. I believe she's always going to try to get evicted. I think she's supposed to be going on vacation with Salah, right? I don't know. What if she doesn't come back to her apartment and her mom's on the hook? Foodie won't care. I feel bad for her mom. Queen Jollybean said, how the fuck is a virtual doctor going to it? Well, there's only so much sympathy I can feel because she always helps her daughter out and then her daughter always like spits in her face after in some way, shape, or form. So Queen, like you would think you would learn, but again, like a mom, I think you always want to look out for your kids. So I also understand that. Queen Jellybean said, how the fuck is a virtual doctor going to address the numerous problems that you have going on? Bitch, can they check your failing organs over video? You're going to put a filter on your failing kidneys. Or are you going to put a filter on your failing kidneys? You're nowhere close to being in the position where a virtual doctor can help you. I think she's beyond help some days. Okay, so apparently she's been working out at the gym. I do have a clip about that. Do we care about her post gym recap, or do you want me to like go to what happened yesterday? You let me know. I don't believe this is real. For some reason, I think she got a spray bottle and sprayed her face, and she's trying to prove to Salah that she's working out, but I'm just not buying it. Why is there no sweat on her upper lip? Hmm? Hmm? Why is it perfectly on her cheek or under her eye right there? Anyways, I think she sprayed her face. This is how she started the kick stream, and we're supposed to believe she's disabled. And is this very modest to jiggle all your bits in front of a live stream? On a live stream? Hey, Keto Cross Stitcher. Hey, Cindy. I saw this theory on Twitter, and I can't remember if I retweeted it because it was so awful. But then there was a part of me too. It was like, well, if I had to go down this path, so do you guys. So I'm just going to tell you in the off chance that I didn't retweet it. Somebody was saying, do you notice how Foodie Beauty always plops down? Like plops on everything, throws herself down. And they're like, what if Salah has a certain type of thing he likes where she like plops down on his face? So like she's doing it to try to win him back. And that is the most, I think he would be dead if she did that. Let's be real. He would not be alive today to be in her chat. So, you know, the theory probably isn't right. But, anyways, Foodie's lying that she hasn't eaten 2K calories and just burned 100 calories from 20 minutes of extra exercise. No, she did not. So she would have room for a snack. Says she showered after working out, but is wearing the exact same colored undercap now that she was in her gym. She did not shower after. She says, I'm not even hungry, like at all right now. Yeah, because you've been eating chips or Cheez-Its all day. She says she'll be on another hour and a half. Lori said, fuck me. Talking about TLC shows. Claims to understand clutter, but not understanding hoarding. Sorry, I guess I'm going down this thread. We're not married in the eyes of God because that's what the paper was, Foodie says. She says she would have to get another religious ceremony to be remarried to Scats. She's singing about a snack plate. She says, when I went to Kuwait, my life changed in response to me leaving. Haters gonna hate. It says, I missed the workout, love the short. Get it, girl. The haters can't say anything anymore, and I love it. Oh, yes, we can. Scapegoat's pathetic as fuck attempt at humor. I just saw Bear, Nina, and Catty Kate in a chat, and they were saying they all smell bad and they love racism and Trump, and they said BG isn't the best. They said they're smelly and stupid. They were bragging about stinking. These people are so fucking weird. Like, imagine having nothing else going on, nothing better to do than just lying just to fucking lie. When people use racial slurs, Foodie said, I think differently about them. I remember when she called children little b bastards. Do you? Now, while that's not directly calling them an N-word, I feel like that's equivalent, right? I mean, I don't know. It's just as awful, I guess is what I'm saying. Do you lose respect for yourself? More scapegoat humor. Bear was so nice offering to send me Foodie merch if I wasn't worried about being doxxed, even though we never interacted. Lori said, rehashing the Bear situation, sounding like a dickhead because someone actually cared about Fold's health. She's officially calling people out on our horrendous diet carb haters. Wow, so Bear wasn't even a friend to Chantel. You suck. Just fucking tired of getting tired for a week. Texas not cooperating. I finally got my baby father, my child, who kidnapped her for no fucking reason to look at his phone before we got married. Some of the feeders also, I think so too, Kathy. I mean, unfortunately, we've learned so much, right? Yeah, Andrews. Okay, says she's seen Instagram account photos of Bear. Lock your shit down, girl. Claims there wasn't anything she read about Kick Terms of Service that doesn't allow you to block paid subscribers. These comments, Foodie for life. Thank you, Foodie, for supporting minorities. I appreciate it. Foodie for life. Thank you for standing up for minorities, Chantal. If you say so. The most brain dead exchange ever, this comment. I bet they pretend to like Trump just to spite me. Oh, yes, that's it. That's it. Oh my gosh, you caught us. Begging for a paid vacation for her birthday, Aruba bees, Jamaica bees. Now I'm going to have the Kokomo stuck in my head. I'm afraid of rejection by him, my dad. That's what Foodie said. That's sad. I don't like her, but that's sad. She doesn't deserve my sympathy. She doesn't deserve anybody's kindness. But that truly is sad to me. Like, there's bitchy things I could say, but I don't know. Anybody who's been abandoned as a child, like, goes the rest of their life feeling abandoned, rejection, right? Like, you have this fear of abandonment. And in this moment, it kind of explains so much, like food, drugs, paying for sex. Like, those are the only things reliable to Foodie Beauty, right? Like, the constants in her life. Shitty men that want to use her for whatever. Like, those are constants. Anyways, I'm sure I'll read something that's going to make me like unfeel bad for her. But in this moment, like, that is sad, right? Naming the scooter in less time than it took to name the cat. I feel like I really liked this season. I don't know if this is where I tuned out because I don't know. It just stopped being fun to watch. I still love the show, right? Like, I don't know. I don't remember what happened. It started off really good to me, then I felt like I got bored, okay? But anyways, this moment makes me happy. Okay, called this chicken. That's chicken? If you say so. Are you remembering the time you bit off Salah's peen? Making a snack plate, she brought who knows how many chicken pepperoni sticks, an entire bag of pretzels, an entire bag of raw peppers, and who knows how much hummus. Girl, log off. I want to go to bed, Lori says. Oh, Salah's in there. Good morning. Ruining abracadabra. Okay, let's see. I think I could move on now. Oh, wait, really playing up the health arc for Scats in the chat, talking about enjoying durian, wanting to go to the gym more, not drinking all her soda, giggling like a fool thinking about Scats being wrapped in a blanket if he was in her apartment now. Deleted this comment with a quickness. Oh, he's taking you on a business partner trip, Spare Square said. Scats is clearly desperate for coin because he's engaging in his scat fetish with Foodie by saying he washed her dirty elephant pants. I thought she had to throw those away because she pooped in them. Am I remembering incorrectly? Scats must really want out of Syria. He says, yeah, it's memories from Kuwait to Syria to the country we're going to travel to. He must be broke. Thinking about her next grift attempt, a BG channel. She says that she wants her face on Mount Rushmore. Now that Scat's contractual interaction is done, she's lost all energy and it's finally over. All right, let's go to the more recent stuff. Her face, Amy Andrews, her face when she told Salad that she told the Beezers he helps with her bills. Hey, Marg Starro never saw a plate. Hi, Sniper. I'm glad that her Beezers told on her about him sending her money. Okay, so this is her working out. I don't think she's read enough to have been walking for 20 minutes. Do you? I'm not buying it. I just don't. I don't know. Let's see what the people are saying. She looks so uncomfortable. And what's with the cherry red? Who wears lipstick to work out? And makeup? Do you? Or do you like it running off your face? I mean, anyways, and what's with the cherry red lipstick in the gym? Maybe she's on heat or in heat for another handsomest husband if Special Ted goes radio silent again. Okay, it says for comparison, I'm anemic trying to get back into running. And here are my stats from an easy 5K I did on the treadmill. Took me about the same amount of time at the same heart rate. So like dang girl, but I hope she keeps it up. How is she that sweaty? She's basically I don't think she's sweaty enough. Complex Kane said we're all aware that the sweat is coming from her simply pushing the button on the machine, right? Yes. She didn't work out. She'd walk up to Everest and folks would start climbing her. Surrey Maple Dragon said, why does she have lipstick on? To go to the gym? Disco said, why wear a full face of makeup to the gym? I don't know. I would break out. I would. Maybe I don't have tough skin like Chantel. Anyways, the first screenshot Queen Jellybean said is a 400-pound, super morbidly obese, asthmatic with uncontrolled diabetes after working out for 20 minutes. And the second was before working out. It's amazing that there's no sweat and the hijab isn't soaking wet, you big lying bitch. She should just be uncomfortable and walk for 20 minutes. Even walking, actually, like using her legs for 5 minutes is better than nothing, right? Anyway, she didn't work out. This is all for Salah, which is embarrassing. Like, she came to the internet and made it sound like him and his family were going to unalive her. And now she's fake working out for him. JM said she let the timer go. She did not stay on that for 20 minutes. Rule number 1. Foopalicious said, did she change before the exercise? Queen Jollybean said, no, that's what she had on in her short while exercising, with only the same face sweat she gets from walking to the couch. Had she actually spent 20 minutes being remotely active, those clothes and hijab would have been so wet, it would have been like she fell in a pool. I think so too. Oh, there is a little bit of lip sweat. It's in a perfect V, though. She splashed her face. And it said she's only hurting herself. I say that, but her lying to people is stupid and frustrating. The fact that people believe her or pretend to is upsetting. Deception and manipulation will never end with this one. She has to be better than anyone. In her mind, delusional. Hi, Lori. This is the person that sweats when it's 10 degrees outside and she has a window open. Exactly. Hey, damn you kids. She worked out 20 minutes but needs the scooter to go from the kitchen to the couch. That part. How is she still alive? I think she sold her soul to the devil. I say this, I went down this weird rabbit hole, okay? I don't even know if it's true or if it's just a conspiracy theory, but it was about this guitar player. Oh my God, I forget the name now, but like how his music wasn't getting noticed. I don't know. He's basically like a laughing stock, whatever else. And then he made a deal with the devil, sold his soul, and then his music got noticed and he, topped the charts or whatever. And then he even had a song about it, but then people were saying that's not what it's about. And then there's people that apparently knew him personally and said, oh, that's what it was. Anyways, it's a whole thing. It happened forever ago, if you know the story. And then I started getting recommended things about how people make deals. And I'm like, maybe that's why she's still doing okay, The scary thing is, like, I don't think people realize, like, you're going to pay eventually, right? You're going to pay eventually. The French guy, that's from having a snack. She would be totally drenched after 20. I can't even stay on a machine that long, but because it's boring. Okay, you have to listen to somebody else's drama. I promise you. Like, I don't know. This is how I started liking Hecate, to be honest. Like, I needed something to keep me from looking at the time on the walking pad. I needed fighting, drama, chaos. I needed to be distracted. And I started like, because there was a point in time I was like walking all day to get these 10,000 steps, right? Anyways, I found myself so interested in all the bullshit going on with everybody else. Like 30 minutes had gone by, right? Like where I wasn't even looking at the time. So, anyways, you have to get in or listen to somebody else's drama. Anyways, that's when I started realizing that Hecate wasn't crazy and all these things because I was walking, listening, and watching for myself what actually happened versus what people were saying about her, right? And I'm so glad that I did. Hello from Sweden. Hi, Lisa. She has a ring light in the bedroom. I thought I saw one. Make of that what you will. Do you think she's doing cam girl work? Or like Rosie was on Chatterbait, why wouldn't Chantel do that? It's not like she's actually a modest Muslima, right? Like she wears this to hide the baldness, to hide her chins, and so people can't talk about her. You know? Sayla said, "What the fuck eats or what the fuck eats, or who the fuck eats 2 servings of lasagna, then goes to the gym to work out? I'd want to puke." And that part right there is what tells me she didn't really work out. Like, how comfortable are you working out on a full ass stomach? Like, where you've definitely overindulged, like 2 servings of lasagna? Are you actually really working out? She did not fucking work out. I will die on this hill. All right. Let's see. This is my daily reminder to check out Hakate's channel. If a mod can share it, shit's always going down over there and on Twitter. And she reminds me, I don't know how to explain it. Like she goes after the bad guys, and it's amazing. Anyways, if you need something to distract you while you work out, this is what you should watch. Being Muslim is her plot armor. Exactly. Hey, Naughty Box. Good to see you. If that was the case, you would be skinny and pretty and look like I don't know me or she don't know me. Okay. I shared this for anybody out there afraid of spiders. Like, look at their cute little toe beans. I don't know. Like, I think we're told we have to be afraid of spiders and certain things, right? But, like, you really don't have to be. They have the cutest little toes. Okay, except for like black widows and brown recluses. Like, be afraid of those. I don't think that they're going to go after you, right? But like, I don't think they're going to seek you out and plot your death. Obviously, be careful. Be aware of your surroundings. But this is a tarantula, and I've just fallen in love with them. It started, I fell in love with jumping spiders, and then I've been down this spider rabbit hole, and they're more afraid of us than we are of them. I promise you. Like, we're scary to them, and we really don't taste that good. Anyways, if you ever find yourself afraid of a jumping spider, they have cute personalities and they're like little puppies. They really are. All right. Ripped Pantyhose shared Bad Seeds clip, and it just says demon. Let's see. Good Lord. Okay, well, that was terrifying. Foodie, if you're listening, may I suggest to you the Shark Cryotherapy Red Light Mask? It has this cooling thing for your under eyes and it'll help with the swelling. Also, may I suggest you cut back on sodium? Also, the alcohol that you're probably drinking, that doesn't do a thing for your eye bags. But seriously, the sodium. 8 boxes of Cheez-Its. Girl World Comment said she's mad, blocking Beezers left, right, and center. Has spent a fortune on junk food, and there's a distinct lack of Sharmuta lipstick. We must be entering this law isn't talking to me, and I hate him again, part of this cycle. You guys, before I forget, I don't think we've heard a peep out of Natturd since the other day where he said, I'll be back on YouTube tomorrow, inshallah. So I don't know if he had to check in with probation or the court, but like I don't think he's posted on Facebook. When I checked yesterday, there was nothing. I think it had been like 2 days of nothing. So I don't know. I haven't checked to see if he's in jail. I haven't seen anybody talking about it, but I'm hoping he is. Miss Lori said, I want to make it clear that I posted in the South chat that people are following her to see when her heart explodes. I don't wish that upon her, but it's inevitable, and I'm going to have absolutely zero pity. I don't understand how she exists. Like, when you get a little bit of anxiety, or maybe you drink too much caffeine and your heart flutters or races a bit, are you like me? I convince myself my heart's going to explode. This is the end. I need to say my goodbyes. I need to right my wrongs. I don't know how Foodie just lives that size, just living on the edge. I mean, at any moment, her heart's like a ticking time bomb, and that's terrifying to me. Friendly reminder, going for a walk every day is really good for your heart. It is. It's amazing. Can't speak highly enough about it. Oh, silly, it said, ladies and gentlemen, new gig circus clown. I hate the circus. And I hate clowns.
I don't like the look of it. What do you get when you guzzle down sweets? Eating as much as an elephant eats. What are you at? Getting terribly fat. I don't like the look of it. Oompa, oompa. What do you get when you guzzle down sweets? Eating as much as an elephant eats. What are you at? Getting terribly fat. I don't like the look of it. Oompa, oompa.
Okay, well. For some reason, that was perfect and very fitting, was it not? Andrew said, I only burn 1,300 calories when I run 13.2 miles, a half marathon. Andrews, you're a rock star. Nick, yeah, she used all that. Anyways, we know she's lying, right? Not you, Andrews, Foodie Beauty. Is he out on bail pending trial? Isn't he out on bail pending trial? That I'm unclear about. I know he had certain restrictions, like he wasn't supposed to be online, XYZ. There was a restraining order involved. I don't know. I remember being on probation. God. Those days sucked, man. But anyways, through my 20s, I was on probation a lot. I don't think I was off probation, to be honest with you. But I remember you constantly check in, like they want to see how you're doing, if you're attending meetings, whatever it is they want you to be doing. They want you to show proof that you're doing it, right? Like I forever had community service. I had to show proof that I was doing that in meetings. Anyways, I would assume, I don't know if there's a trial, but if there's not, I would assume either way, he still has to see somebody for what he's done, right? Hate to say it, she's exercising just by doing, it's true. She should do the weird little dances more. Any exercise is better than no exercise. Even cleaning. Look at, oh, you guys, her fupa caught air. Hold on. I'm surprised it didn't knock her out. Her heavy lifting is forked out. Only cheating herself, but she's too dumb to realize this is true. I'm sorry. I'm replaying things a lot today. I am very entertained. I do have to say that. I feel like I would hear about it from my boyfriend if I came live and I was jiggling my fupas and making it catch air, Anyways, so modest. Look, I know this was insane to me. Like the fact that it all lifted up, it defied gravity. I don't know. To see. And even the way she kicks her head back, like the way she tilts it back, she knows that thing is going to fly up and knock her ass out. Maybe she's hoping for that. I don't know. Oh, I was listening to such good music yesterday. Let me tell you. I don't know if you guys have heard of the Dirty Heads, but if you haven't, I feel like you've been missing out your whole entire life. And I ask you, please, to search Lay Me Down or That's All I Need. All of their songs are good. Okay, but like these two will get you in the mood. For what? I don't know. Maybe to go to the beach, to smoke, hang out with some hot people by the beach. I don't know, but it'll get you in the mood for something, okay? Anyways, Dave's World said, she's singing Kickstart My Heart. I am so glad I didn't have to hear that. While giving us a show and tell of Cheez-Its, pretzels, and a bag of potato chips. It's an omen, in my opinion. Definitely not a healthier choice than eating fast food. They must have had a good sale on Cheez-Its. Aren't they? I mean, maybe I'm just old. I feel like they're too expensive to buy a whole lot of these days. Linda said any snack she buys, she should either buy the ones that are already in single serving bags or immediately divide out the box into serving sizes. Just taking a handful out of the box never works for anyone. It's so true. Have you guys heard of Dot's pretzels? I love them. I love the mustard ones. Are they honey mustard? I love the garlic parmesan, but it gives you horrible breath after. I even like the original seasoned one. I could have a Dot's pretzel addiction and eat all the bags if I let myself. Do you know what I had to do to trick my mind? Instead of having one giant bag of honey mustard, like when I'm in the mood for them, I buy the snack pack. So it's already individually in a bag. And I'm like, you can have one today. And that is what I do. Nicole, hi. Fat Cow has a good theory. She's trying to change the narrative of being in recovery to get back on YouTube. Interesting. Dirty, that's beach weather to me was, oh my, that's so rude. Your weather has been so rude lately. You guys should write a letter to somebody. Cheryl said if she knew healthy food and nutrition, she would be slim. She's been trying for 8 years on camera and only got bigger. So, you know nothing, cutie. She's not trying to actually change. If she was actually sincere about being healthier, she'd go to OA. She'd go to some form of rehab. I'm serious. If she was sincere in wanting to change, she would do something drastic to be able to change. But it's all smoke and mirrors. It's a lie. It's a facade. She wants Salah to think that she's working out and doing better. But I remember how she used to manipulate him in Kuwait and Syria. Oh, well, if I get 2 whole chickens, and a side of hummus and XYZ, that's a lot better than if I got this. Like she would manipulate him. Like the meal would be bigger that she wanted to get and have unhealthy things in there. But like she would throw things in there like a chicken, Oh, and there'll be a vegetable too. She's a manipulator. Tired of said she feels like she had to defend her choices against people that also eat junk. Ma'am, I'm willing to bet that most of us are not 5'1" and 450 pounds. I am not. How about you out there? Dorky Shitstain said Chantel said the doctor wanted to put her on Ozempic, but it's not covered. There's no way she has drug insurance. Usually you get that through your job or the government will cover you if you are on social assistance or have applied for special government coverage. I have an insane amount of knowledge now on Ozempic and like who qualifies for it. She would qualify for it if she had insurance and they would cover it. Right? I know there's like a checklist. Do you have this? Are you super morbidly obese? Are you a type 2 diabetic? Do you have a history of diabetes in your family? Do you have heart problems? Do you have a history of blood clots? Anyways, there's like a whole thing. Like she makes every single thing on the checklist. Like she is the type of person who should be on Ozempic, right? I know a lot of people feel a certain type of way about it. Like, no, do I think everybody should be on it to lose 1 pound? No, but like, I know it's life changing and saving for a lot of people. It is. Now, I'm a little scared of what the side effects are going to be later on down the road, but like that's not for, I don't know. I guess everybody picks and chooses their battles, right? Like I don't know how to explain it, but like there's risks that people are willing to take as long as, they could stay alive for a little bit longer and be with their family and their kids or whoever. Anyway, Chantel, if she had health insurance, I'm pretty damn sure this would be covered. I mean, I'm not in Canada. Please let me know. The Canadian government pays for diabetic drugs, but apparently not Ozempic. Oh, unless you have tried everything else first and you still have unstable blood sugar. Dorky said, but the government only covers us if we're under 25. Over 65 on social assistance or has the Trillium plan, which would have a deductible according to income. But applying for that takes work. But could she say that she's tried everything else and it didn't work? Because she's been on so many things. Like, is there an argument there for her? She could say, I've tried this, I've tried that. I don't know. Regular Zepbound was costing me $5.50 a month, Nick said. Damn, you kid said she won't do it because there's the side gig of being a messy toddler for feeders. That part right there. If she lost weight and she got healthy, she wouldn't have the money that she has today. She wouldn't be able to buy useless things and order DoorDash 3 times a day. Dumb Not Dumber said, why the hell does she do shit like this? Does she think it's cute?
What is this? What is this? What is this? What is this?
I ask myself that every day when I see you. What is this? She thinks she's cute and quirky, but I just think it's weird. Okay, this song is so effing good. It's by the Cottonmouth Kings. It's called Proud to Be a Stoner. If you haven't heard it, you should, okay? Cottonmouth Kings are very good as well. I really like their music. I'm a huge fan. I really like all these people from Cali. I mean, not to be fair, I like bands from Chicago too. But anyways, it seems like I can relate to the Cali songs, the Cali vibe, right? Because I live here. And it all reminds me of like surfing or riding a skateboard down by the beach and smoking. That's what it reminds me of. And it puts me in a good mood. Okay. Ray's cat said Foodie Beauty's face when she's doing something bad, like showing off her junk food, drives me nuts. It's like she really thinks it's cute. I don't really care to see what she eats because I know it's all bad, right? Like, if you're eating healthy and clean, you don't look like this. To be fair, I really like broccoli and cheddar rice as a side. And you get like one bag of it, not all the bags. Chaos Rain said, that poor kitten. Oh, I forgot about the creepy, disgusting thing. This poor cat. I am not a fan of going IRL, but I hope somebody rescues that cat. She like farts in its face. And if you're new to this, that's not the worst thing she's done. Like, she's inappropriate with her cat all the time. One time it was in a bag stuck and she couldn't be bothered to stop scrolling on her phone and talking to her chat. She's a horrible, horrible pet owner. Chaos Reigns at that poor kitten. I haven't seen any real food for her. The way she's talking about the onesie for spaying already manifesting Julia 2.0, she's not getting Kitty used to it, and no way is Chantel going to get Kitty used to it. What is the onesie? I can have any man I want. You get men with STDs and bitten off peens. I mean... Anyways, we eventually get to the weird clip, and you guys are going to hate her. Ray's Dactylian said, of course Big Back goes for 5. Fat.
Don't they have combos? Here we go. Okay, combos. Any 3, any 4, any 5. Let's pick 5.
Jen?
Okay. Don't they have combos? Here we go. Okay, combos. Any 3, any 4, any 5. Let's
Me with my sweet tart ropes. To be fair, I haven't bought them in a long time because I don't know. Over $5 for a bag just feels insane to me. But like, man, I could go for some right now. Anyways, I thought this was really funny, and Blair White made me spit out my drink. Hillary Clinton was yapping about believing that Christians like me and people with faith and blah, 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 blah. I went down a weird Hillary Clinton rabbit hole, and I can't look at her without seeing a demon. I don't believe she is Christian. I don't believe she is from this world. Just saying. Blair White said, I know this reptilian whore didn't just call herself a Christian. It's like when Chantal calls herself a Muslima. It's like, no, you did not. It's okay. She doesn't realize that she needs to be eating protein, but she's only interested in eating carbs. That part right there. I feel like she's always hungry because she eats nothing but empty calories and foods, right? Like when you're getting everything in that you're supposed to get, right? Like your protein and everything, you're not constantly hungry when you're eating the right way. Okay, hold on. This is a recap of her spend the day with me. It was 4 hours and 11 minutes. Oh, good God. She finally used the juicer. Oh, I was worried she wasn't going to. She says she's satisfied and not hungry. Still pressed about the DeBear fallout. Declared Tracy TX nickname to be Rodeo. She says that her pants are too tight and they're a 3X. YouTube lovers back in chat and Foodie's defending her actions against them. YouTube lover says, What about the terrible things you said to me, Chantal? I didn't say anything to anyone about Minnesota, and you attacked me pretty harshly. YouTube lover saying that YouTube does not mean white. I just refuse to say their name that way. I just do. They say chicken for the millionth time? No. Somebody asked YouTube lover, does YT stand for white? Chat doesn't forgive them. Let's see. Issa P said, I'd happily give someone a chance if they seemed open to learning the truth, but they didn't seem to be. Larry said, I've been new about YouTube lover. Larry said that you were a Trumper. You used to attack me and pick fights. What if it honestly means YouTube lover and we're just being told that they're racist because they voted for Trump? Is there a time where they admitted, yes, this is what it means? Can somebody let me know? Because I feel like I hear every day how I'm racist because I voted for Trump. And I can assure you I'm definitely not. I mean, anyways, so as YouTube lover, welcome to be in the chat again. Not MAGA doesn't mean it's okay. I am so sick of everybody screaming racism. It's just like, I feel like the word it hasn't lost its meaning, right? Like it's still an impactful word, but like, I feel like in school we learned about what real racism was, where like people were segregated, right? And people were owned as property because the color of their skin. Like now everybody and their mama and their dog too is just labeled a racist, and it's just insane to me. Okay, so Scats arrived. Oh wait, Foodie Fiasco said, well, will you forgive Bear too? I don't understand how politics are brought into Girl World. It's funny how people get along and like each other until the other finds out who they voted for. I can care less. I feel that way too. I could care less how somebody votes. I do. It's hard to explain. I shouldn't say I could care less, but it's not like friendship ruining. I don't block somebody. It's just, I feel like we're all adults, and I stand by what I said not that long ago when we talked like this. Maybe we're all a little bit misinformed. Maybe we don't all have it right. And I feel like if we're open to discussions and having those discussions, we can all learn from each other, right? But it seems so many people that these days it's like, oh, you vote for this? Oh, no, okay, well, you're the XYZ, and it's just closed down. And how is any real change supposed to happen if we can't simply have conversations, right? I don't know. Anyways, Scats arrived. Foodie must have e-bagged her way into a birthday vacation. He says he actually bought a spaceship and they're traveling soon. He also says, what are you doing? Didn't he say that to K-Bella? It's so weird that him and Chantal still say that to each other. Chat is still going on about YouTube lover's name. Rehashing childhood stories again. Only halfway through this shit. Fake YouTube lover in the chat. Oh, look at what they said. but it's not the real YouTube lover, I guess. They say a reason not to go to the West Coast, this is disgusting. It is. 30 minutes of babbling. I've been cooking black Great Northern and kidney beans so I can make chili. It's chili season. I remember a good time in recovery where we went to chili cook-offs. And that was always fun to me. I don't know why. It's not like I'm the biggest chili fan, but like when I see chili, it reminds me of like the fun parts, right? I remember going to chili cook-offs and like it was like one big hangout. I don't know. Anyways, how much do you want to bet this is one of the first times she's assembled a salad? I would bet all my money. Costume change for no reason. How does one miss all their teeth when chewing? She doesn't chew. I think it's because her teeth are so bad. Skipping past eating her salad because nobody wants to see that. Talking about going to the museum on free night. Someone tells her to go to Chuck E. Cheese. Oh, God. Do you remember when her and Salah hung out at Chuck E. Cheese and it was so weird? Like, do you know? Well, for one thing, I know around here, you cannot just go to Chuck E. Cheese if you're not with a kid. And that's for a good reason. I feel like, even parents in Kuwait who saw them hanging out just eating pizza with no kids, like, that's fucking weird, right? Anyways, Victory wants her to go to Chuck E. Cheese and chocolate nuggets. I feel like they outed themselves. She's eating again. Melly seek help. Duck unalivers are the same crowd that watch reaction channels. Melly, are you off your medication? Talking about people chewing out Amberlyn Reed on Little Cow Bus. Okay, let's go to clips, you guys. Let's go to clips. Sorry if that was boring anybody. All right, Dave's World said, now you know the real reason Foodie never answered the door in Kuwait and remained silent for a few minutes during food deliveries because she didn't tip.
Her looking pretty today. She's got her beautiful modest hijab on, and she's got this long sleeve, perfectly lovely polyester little
Mare.
number from Amazon, and her titties out.
Hey,
Her looking
JT.
pretty today. She's got her beautiful modest hijab on, and she's got
I was
this long
distracted.
sleeve, perfectly lovely polyester little number from Amazon, and her titties out. Her looking pretty today. She's got
And her titties out. Bubbles Cheek said, does anyone believe Foodie can engross herself in her Muslim prayer knowing that there's a live stream waiting for her to hurry up and finish? Reason number 602, we don't believe she's a real Muslim. Okay, you guys, Walmart has had the cutest stuff lately, and I don't care who judges me. I got these strawberry jeans the other day, and they're actually so flattering. They just are. All the new jeans at Walmart. They have these ones with bows. I got ones with hearts. I got these leopard ones. Anyways, not all at once, right? I've been slowly but surely collecting these to upgrade my wardrobe. Anyways, they're doing all these dupes for like Urban Outfitter. They're even doing Adidas dupes right now. So the fact that I have a dog who likes to chew my shoes and destroy them only when I'm outside, I'm like, do I spend a whole lot of money or do I spend $25 and still look clean and cute? So I got these to go with my 7 pairs of jeans that I have got from Walmart. If you don't believe me and you're on Facebook, okay, go to the Double Take Twins. They do Walmart finds. They're much more preppy than I dress. Like I am very much surfer skater look, right? Like that's just like t-shirt and jeans. Anyways, but like if you like cardigans and all that stuff, like their finds are very cute. I've actually found some of the pants from them too. Or go to Walmart finds and they give you all the dupes. So there you go. There's my tip of the day, but please don't buy the last of something because I get very sad and things go really fast. So if you see something on their page that they're saying, oh, I just found this, it's free assembly instead of free people. Anyways, you have to go and buy it right then or it all sells out. So there you go. There's my tip of the day. Walmart has very cute stuff lately. 10 out of 10, highly recommend. And do I think these shoes are going to last 5 years? No. Do I think they're probably going to last like 5 months? Hopefully, if Coco choose on somebody else's shoes. We'll see what happens. Anyways, they were $25. Yes, I got them. If Coco chews them, I won't be out a whole bunch of money. So I think these are supposed to be for the Adidas. What are they called? Samba? Adidas and something about Adidas. Okay, they have all the colors. I call them my bowling shoes because it looks like I'm going to go bowling. Anyways, they got delivered. I ordered them yesterday and they were here by last night. What's that, Matthew? I must be the only woman that hates shopping. See, I hate going to try things on. Like, I know my sizes. I know what I like. I truly only order off the Walmart app. Let me tell you, it's worth it to get the membership. And then you get like free shipping and all kinds of things, right? And it comes to your house pretty quickly. Anyways, I am not one to go to the mall and spend like 3 hours trying on clothes. I actively avoid people like that, like my mom sometimes, who likes to go to Kohl's and wherever else. And she likes to shop. I don't find joy in going into places. I find joy in opening an app and seeing that something is only $25. That's what brings me joy. Anyways, let's keep going. So she was live again. I feel like she was live all of yesterday. She says she just wants to be normal. She was making a Red Baron pizza. I guess the no junk challenge hasn't happened yet. She says, my brain sees these foods as being bad. If that was true, then you would stop eating them. Talking about donating her food so she won't eat it. Now, I'm all for people donating packaged foods if they can spare them, but from the Patient Zero house, if you accept food from Foodie Beauty, if you work at a food pantry or a shop, wherever, just know that she stores poop in her freezer in a bag. Just know that. Seriously, just planning on just going to the front yard with the scooter. She says, you ever get so desperate you eat condiments? No. No, I do not. How about you? She ignored this comment. Pants on the head. Oh, those are pants. Oh, Foodie. Do you see all those lines in her forehead? She's got a cottage cheese forehead these days. Anyways, someone asked, why are you a mess? Because she's incapable of taking accountability and asking for help. She's threatening to go out on the scooter. She says the only opinion that matters to me is God's. We're abandoning the scooter idea. This is like the 10th wedding dis. Wedding dis? Is that what her new saying? Wedding dis? Inshallah, this shit ends soon. Then I could go back to the first stream. More teardrop trauma dumping. His one eye is almost blind from congestive heart. Have you ever noticed with teardrop, it's always something? Like, always. Nobody fucking asked. Scapegoat says, don't prune bush either for men. S-Jam is a woman. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, I don't need to hear about your bushes out there. Talking about shaving partners. Blew past this comment. We knew Nads shaved you because you told us. Talking about, I'm trying to just go past that image in my head. Talking about Lil Cow Bus and Amberlyn Reed. I could think of someone who can make that show worse. Scapegoat. Scapegoat says there's no way of overstating how shit that show is. What could they even do to make it more pathetic? Have Foodie on again. Admits to needing a seatbelt extender. Oh! Admits her ideal weight is 115 pounds. Okay. She says last time she weighed herself, she was 340. Lies and says her sister would probably come on stream with her. Ronnie wants to be blocked. Ronnie said your lack of wanting to try or discipline is annoying. Stop being so impulsive and childish. I hate the disgusted faces you make. Scats paid his pound of flesh. She's showing us these pictures again. Didn't we find out that she was asking AI to make her photos of them together? Poor Julia. She does look better, though, doesn't she? She doesn't look as stressed out. Would you agree with that? Sean Moon said, are you and Salah back together? FFG went in there and said, "Are we scooting tonight or nah?" Ow, there's a check mark by the name. Huh. She says, "It's Friday and we need to bees. Take us scooting, you dipshit." Yeah, it is her. Says how to become verified on Kick. Stream for 15 hours. A minimum average of 50 live concurrent viewership in the past 30 days. 100 unique. It's her. I don't give a shit about money. I'm fine, Foodie says. Thank you. Now she's going off on people talking about how FFG gets more views. She says she's gathering evidence against FFG. I don't believe her, but it would be funny if she actually did something about FFG one day. She won't, because I think FFG pays her. Okay, she wants to win thousands and thousands of dollars like Miss Hussey. Says she has to plan her day for tomorrow. She's got nothing. She says, "I got to catch up with my messages." What the fuck were you doing this whole time? I didn't realize it was possible to eat pudding like an asshole. I learned something today. This is gross. Does she not own a spoon? Then she starts talking about Gypsy Rose, scratches her ass. Lori said she's getting fatter and more boring by the minute. Can't remember Helen Keller's accomplishments. We're watching it now. Chantal, do horror movies scare you? What's the most horrifying one you've seen? Her life. Then she asks if she's still alive, Helen Keller. Says she's banned from Twitch for a few more days. And then she finally logs off. Okay, thank God. Let's go to the clips. Eric said, what if the time she froze her poop was for a weirdo who buys it and then she mailed it? I don't know. I don't know why I went to the mail, but like if people buy underwear online and stuff like that, why wouldn't they buy Chantel's poop? I mean, there's people who buy farts in a jar, bath water. I feel like I've heard people's yeast beer, you know? Tone said Foodie was talking about letting men shave her parts and then buttholes. What a modest, demure, dainty girl. She should get that boil waxed and lanced before worrying about her gaping, stinky vag. No man wants that. I find this whole thing very weird. Like, she was talking about her French lover when she was a teenager, and this guy is supposedly 65 years old now. And she was showing pictures of him. Mothty said directly from the farms and Chantal's doxing hands, I introduce you the famous French lover. Yeah, it turns out she was a teenager talking to this guy. But the way she's lighting up and showing it, like, why are we giving attention to this? And when, in my opinion, is, I mean, he's a PDF, right? If he was a French lover to Chantal who was a teenager, what does that make him? Future Becky O'Refe said, I didn't eat all the pizza. I just ate all the cheese off of it. Oh, because that's much better. This is her bed, you guys. Can you believe that? And how is her mattress already so dirty? Well, because she doesn't have sheets on it. It's filthy. This is why you put sheets on your bed. Just saying. Dave's World said, put hamburger. Didn't she just get this mattress? Like, it's not like she had it in storage from another time she lived somewhere. Like, I feel like this got delivered. Alabama Chapstick said, big old gray kitty, or big old gray hairy kitty on a bare mattress. That poor cat. I hope it is vaccinated. Anyways, okay, let's scroll. Julie said, okay, so now Chantal, the devout Muslim, is leaving her lives to go pray. Get the fuck out with this BS. No doubt this is a change to get back into Salah's tiny thing back. She's probably sitting out of view on her other phone reading the comments. She's such a desperate loser. Let's see. I think it's all for show. I mean, how could you be fully immersed in prayer when you know you have to go back to a full live stream chat, you know? Okay, so I think we have some clips from ALR Lol Cow Bus stuff, and it's about all I could do is these short clips. Oh, Silly It's Lily said, massive shout out to Apathetic Facts. This lady with the bun, I'm dead. Amberlynn Reed and the continued LCU auditions. Okay, Apathetic Facts said, hey girls, phew. What a crazy last 17-ish hours it's been. This video got flagged, I appealed it twice, and both appeals were accepted. That said, YouTube's automated system kept poking it, so I went back and trimmed a few extra seconds just to avoid more nonsense and protect the channel. It may be a little choppy here and there. Thank you all so much for your support.
Choker on.
I got my poop bun, the short bun, the gray.
Oh my
I got
God, she's
my
you.
proud mouth. Remember, I legit can't stand you. I have everything to stand for. You're making shit.
Well, if that's true.
But if I end up on this show and we go to fat camp, I'm force feeding you strawberry yogurt every time you lie.
First of all, stop bringing up my strawberry yogurt trauma. That's very
No,
British.
trauma?
Oh my God. I have CPDSD.
This is why I need to know the lore. What's the you are fucking just as annoying as I am.
We grew up like that, Amber. We don't make that an excuse to.
Choker on.
I got my poop bun, the short bun, the gray.
Oh
I
my
got
God.
Who is that woman? Anyway, I can't watch this shit anymore. I just look at them all like perverts. I heard recently that people have to pay for auditions, so it makes sense why they try to, I guess, act so hard with like no real lessons. They attempt to act is what I should say. It's because they're paying, so they want their money, right? They want to get onto the show. Anyways, this is all scripted. It's a waste of anybody's time. Support your favorite reaction channel. This is Chantel sucking pudding out of a cup. Okay. Yeah, no, thank you. No, thank you. Kelly said, does she ever do anything without being a slob? She can't even eat without getting out of breath. Oh, she's eating again. Oh, no, she's donating this. Stovetop. How nice of her. Oh, she looks upset by it. It's like a hoarder having to part with things, right? Or an alcoholic having to dump their booze. That's how I view it. Now she feels bad about being a fat biatch, so she's donating her food. And then apparently Salah makes her change her clothes. I don't really understand this, but
Hold on, guys.
Are you guys geezers? Are you guys geezers? What are you doing here? Can you please have a snack?
okay, hold on.
I feel more comfortable in a longer shirt because that one is really short, kind of. So,
Oh,
hey, Millie. Blue pie. Uh-oh. Is that the same blue pie?
he was worried that men would be tempted by her fupas. He's really laying it on thick. That is what I do know. She's a real big boss bitch, isn't she? Oh, yes. Salah needs to fuck off. I'm so sick of him. Either expose her or go away. Scapegoat said that voice and laugh is coming from the Zuni fetish within. The reference is from the movie Trilogy of Terror, where the creature, despite being 6 inches tall, terrorizes Karen Black. Foodie's the Canadian Zuni fetish, and the cat is Karen Black. Watch. Oh my gosh. Okay. Kelly said she's letting a man from across the world control everything she does. And he's probably sleeping with other women. He's not staying faithful and loyal to her. He's not waiting till they're reunited to let it up really go. The roach said she really will let any limp dick do nothing. Man, that won't even claim her, rule over her whole entire life. It's true. I am terrified. It's got teeth like Natter. Have you noticed that? Okay, so she goes midstream to pray while wearing makeup. I thought she was supposed to wash her face and wash her hands, and she can't have makeup or any nail polish. Am I wrong about that?
Allah.
Oh, Eric is out.
It
Why?
was satisfying, but I ate it a little while ago, so. Okay, I'll be right back.
I don't know. I don't care. She's not really a Muslim. She probably went to poop. She didn't go to pray. Not only does this pig redirect her kitten from her not only does this pig not redirect her kitten from her nasty a-hole, but Foodie also scooped her fucking fart and smelled it. I might be done with the internet after this.
She's right in there right now. Get out of my butt. Get out. Don't do that. She's gross.
You're gross. Why would you do that to your cat? And people wonder why we don't like her. She fucking tortures the cat. She doesn't like the cat for whatever reason. Her farts, I'm assuming, are deadly or almost deadly. This is where she's at in her life. She's drinking ranch right out of a bottle, okay? Crochet with Ashby said, make sure to get a swig of Diet Coke right after to cancel out the calories. Why buy the chicken nuggets when you could just drink the sauce? I mean, there comes a point in time where you stop pouring alcohol into a glass and you just start drinking it from the bottle. That's what she reminds me of. How has she changed? She hasn't. Do you drink straight out of the bottle like that? I'm not talking. I mean, like your dressing, your ranch, your whatever, your Thousand Island. Does she have an inner monologue screaming, what the actual fuck are you doing, Chantal, when she does things like chugging gravy and shotgunning salad dressing? I mean, the goth said she forgot to let the sauce run down her chin. Sad. Well, because nobody paid for it, I'm sure. That would have cost what, 50? Holly Go Heavy said this is a bold-faced lie. Ozempic is absolutely covered for type 2 diabetes in Canada through all insurances. And if for some reason she couldn't get it for DM type 2, high blood pressure, or sleep apnea, she would qualify for SEMA for obesity. Or is it SEMA? She wants to be able to do this act. It says provincial plans cover it for diabetes, but often require special authorization or step therapy trying other drugs first. Private insurance. Coverage depends on your specific plan. Many have restricted coverage to diabetes only to manage costs. Weight loss use. If prescribed solely for weight loss, it is rarely covered by public plans, and many private plans now exclude it, though some may cover similar drugs approved for obesity like Wegovy. All right, let's see this.
They're going to fax some insulin. He wanted to put me on Ozempic, but it's not covered, so. They're going to fax some insulin.
Nicole, tell me what you find. I know there was people who were going to take their snow to a lab to be tested. I truly believe they fuck with our weather and they can manipulate it, right? Like, I don't know. Maybe it's all the rabbit holes I go down. Anyway, she's a liar. This is Tracy's crazy eyes. I really have to pee, so if it seems like I'm rushing, I kind of am. Somebody should make a horror movie just based on Tracy. Like, this woman has been through it. I assume it's all her own doing, but she looks insane. Does she not? Elle said, the funny thing is, if you've seen the original picture, you know this version is hardly any different. The eyes are a tad bit bigger. That's it. That's it. Oh, Silly It's Silly said, I didn't know anything about the LCU and didn't have much interest, but reading how horrible Kim is and was, I wanted to know some lore. I found this. It seems like Amberlyn Reed got inspo from a 16-year-old terrible joke. Oh, crap.
Fuck the Fans was an equally controversial clip making its rounds through 2010 YouTube that also shined a not so favorable light on Keemstar.
I think it's funny. I've been laughing for the last hour that your mom died of cancer. I don't give a fuck about any of you. I am in this for your money and your money only. That's all I care about. All right? I only do this show for money. That's it. All right? I don't do it to entertain people. That's just a fucking scam. I don't give a fuck about any of you. I really hope you die of cancer. I hate every single one of you. Fuck the fans. No sarcasm. No joking. Fuck the fans. Thank you.
And that didn't make me want to click on anything LCU anymore. I hope he gets what's coming to him one day. I'm not talking about violence. I just think that he has a huge ego and it needs to be smashed. I do. So to anybody like the host whose lives have been ruined just working for the LCU, he doesn't care. He got rich off of your demise. Just FYI. Anyways, I guess that's what Amberlyn Reed is trying to channel. I feel like everybody hates Keem, so I guess we'll see how that works out for ALR. I just need you guys to hear that Fresh Garbage is jealous of Azria.
You're just a liar. You're a hater.
You're a hater. You're a hater. You're just jealous. You're just jealous.
She is. Fresh Garbage, you're the one that came and started the stream talking about everybody's in Azria's chat right now, and you were reading. But that's not jealousy. I don't know what that is.
That was like months ago.
Oh, but it's
admit
okay, but it was still jealousy. That's all I'm saying. That's why I said you were jealous.
You don't feel
that way now. You owned up to your jealousy. That's cool.
That's Fresh Garbage. Okay, if you guys have no idea what I'm talking about, this is your hourly reminder. You need to subscribe to Azria. You just have to. You learn about all these weirdos. So Fresh Garbage, I don't know. She attaches herself to people like herpes, and she obsesses over them, and she tries to ruin people's life. And Azria has been dragging her and exposing her, and it's kind of a good time. That is what I will tell you. Again, if you need something to distract you while you're walking or working out, these streams are long and so much happens, okay? If you miss an hour, you miss an eternity. So there's that. This is Busy being insane. She hasn't stopped. I'm so glad that people are exposing her. I'm so happy about that. Busy is the one that has my nudes on her phone. Somebody shared them without my consent or permission, and she spread them all over sock accounts. And I know she's been yapping at me to stop talking about her. Bitch, you had a whole channel about me. Please delete my nudes off of your phone, weirdo. And you'll never be Azria, and your bottom teeth are rotted, and you need to get off the methamphetamine if you're on it, because it's not doing a thing for your teeth. Let me tell you that. Anyways, Fat Kid Cool said, congrats, ladies and gents. We survived the week. Now shake your tail feather. I would if I didn't hear P. Diddy when I thought of that song. So can we shake something else? I know it's not his saying, but I just hear that song now, and it will never be the same. Okay, Ghost Crab said, things a loving husband doesn't do. Ask you to pay him $9,000 to marry you. Kick you under the table. Demand you hide your fat face. Pour water over your head when he's fed up. Fat shame you. Invite another woman over while you're gone. Give you divorce papers to sign. Laugh at you being immobile. Shoegal said covers the windows in the car and house because he's humiliated to be seen with you. Oh, sorry, silly me. He's just jealous. Cheryl said excellent list, but here's one more thing to add. A loving husband doesn't manipulate you into believing he still gives a shit about anything you have to say or do, as long as you keep throwing money his way. He did try hiding her. Remember when he tinted the windows? Or like it looked like he put grease all over the windows. That's what I do remember. But he said he didn't want people to be able to see in. Is that normal behavior? Shenanigans said reasons no one is jealous of your marriage, Chantal. As a married woman of almost 23 years, in a relationship for almost 26 years, to my best friend of almost 27 years, I'll be damned if this was my love story. You know, someone in our chat, I don't know if she wants me to say her name, but I look up to her. She's amazing. Anyways, yesterday she was sharing music with me that her husband wrote about her, like these beautiful songs, right? Like that's love right there, where your inspiration and your career, like songwriting, right? You use your wife as the story behind every song. Like that is fucking love to me. And that's something to be jealous of. Not a man asking you to pay $9,000 to marry you. Like, it's just crazy. Shenanigans asked, am I the only one disturbed by Amber comparing her girlfriend Emily to Justin Bieber? No. It's fucking weird. This French guy, I just know everybody's going to be DMing him. Stay away from children. If you're listening. Lindsay! Gonna watch the replay. Love to you all. Thank you so much for being a member for 12 months. I miss you. I hope we get to hang out soon. And I hope you'll join us for Steps the month of February. Anyways, I'm sure life is busy and it's probably amazing, but I sure do miss you. Just FYI. Brian C said, if I was Scooter and Keem, I would be terrified of Emily too. Well, knowing what we know about Emily, and look at Scooter's belly. Oh, Keem isn't exactly in shape himself. You got some thick legs, Keemstar. All that alcohol you drink, it's not doing a thing for your shape or form. I just wanted to point that out to you. I don't think you're listening, but in the off chance you are not as hot as you think you are. That's all I wanted to say. If you guys need some entertainment later, Carrie is fighting with Woti, which was her friend, which this guy's fucking insane. And it's very telling that he was her friend. But now because Woti turned on her, she wrote like this long novel. She wrote this long novel to him about how she's only concerned about his mental health and he's clearly unhinged, which is so funny to me because he wasn't unhinged when he was lying and going after everybody else. But because he's going after Carrie now, he is unhinged. And then this part is so telling to me. She's like, stop saying all this stuff about loudmouth hussy. Like, he's going to turn on you. And I do think it's weird, the stuff that Hussey does. Like, why was he filming public pools or certain things? Why does he have pictures of Neg's kids on his phone? Like, that's not normal behavior for an adult man. You could come after me, but I just won't care, Carrie. Honestly, I can't stand the sound of your voice, so I won't hear it if you do. Foodie Booty said, going live, having a crisis on Kick, and then somebody left her a comment. Humble yourself, Chantal. Allah has given us cats as a blessing. I was so disgusted to watch you fart so the poor cat can smell your stink. Say astaghfirullah? I don't know. Say that and never do that again. That is not pleasing in the eyes of Allah. Think before you act. I was always told that we're supposed to respect gods. People, creatures, animals. I would never do that to my animals. In fact, they could fart at me and I would not attempt to get them back. Like, I don't know. We're supposed to respect them. They're better than us. I believe they have souls. Be nice to your cat, Chantal. Stop being weird with it. Stop touching it. Stop farting at it. You need help, lady. Actual help. You are not normal. You don't deserve animals. You don't even deserve a fucking flea or a mosquito. You're disgusting and you're sick. That is my PSA of the day. Anyways, Fat Cow said, this is their theory. All 4 boxes of Cheez-Its are unopened and are suspiciously high up in a cupboard when previously they were on the counter behind her along with the Ritz crackers. All while nothing else is out away and in the table she films at, or on the table she films at. Yet Foodie ate on live from 2 different boxes the day she got them. Did she buy 8 boxes, not 4? I think she bought all the boxes. Whatever was left is in her cupboard. Look at how pretty Azria is. I think this is why so many women hate her. Like, this is Azria. This is fresh garbage. I get why she's jealous. I do. I was listening to Mr. Jones this morning. I like the Counting Crows. I don't know if you guys do. I think they're a really good band. Oh, can I show you guys? Okay. So this is the results from the shark mask I've been doing. Like, I had some scarring on my skin from acne when I was a teenager, and it's always made me a bit insecure, but I feel like I like myself again. I'm not saying I want to be on camera all the time. I actually don't like people staring at me. I hate that feeling. But I want you guys to know that red light therapy is not a hoax. I thought it was. It does wonders. It boosts your mood. It helps with pain and inflammation. It helps boost your collagen and all that stuff. It fades the scars you may have on your skin. I notice my wrinkles under my eyes and around them have decreased. Like, my face feels more plump. I don't know. Anyways, you don't have to get the shark one. I know it's expensive. They have all different types of red light therapy masks. Okay. I even know they have red light therapy sauna heating blankets. So do your research, see what is doable for you. but I swear it makes a difference. Like, it just does. I've tried all the different skin products, and while they help, there was nothing that could quite fade the scarring I had. And anyways, I feel like I'm getting my confidence back, which it's amazing when a woman gets it back, right? Like, my boyfriend can tell me I'm beautiful all day, every day, but like, it's important for me to actually feel beautiful. I don't want to avoid looking in mirrors. I don't want to feel like I have to wear a face full of makeup to hide my skin. In fact, I don't even wear makeup these days. So I feel like you get a glow. Like, you get this, I don't know, it's like a summertime beach glow, and it stays on your skin. Apparently, if you take vitamin C while you're doing red light therapy, it's supposed to help even more. Make sure you moisturize after. I even know some tanning salons do red light therapy. Like, you could pay $8 a session or whatever. Anyways, my PSA of the day: if you are 42 years old like I am, and you didn't recognize who you saw in the mirror for a little bit, like, who is this old woman staring back at me? There is hope. And don't let anybody tell you that you can't change your skin or your health or your hair, because while it takes time, you can. You fucking can. All right. I love you guys. Hold on. I think there was something. Oh, one more tweet, and then I'm going to let you guys go, and we'll come back tomorrow and do a walk. I don't know what time, like probably around 12. That's like a nice time for me to walk at. All right, let me make this bigger. Okay, well, that made my day. Lori, hi. It just creeped me out, and it kind of unraveled from there. What, the mask? Look at the glow. Thank you, Nicole. The mask took a minute for me to get used to. It is heavy at first. I mean, it's not like 25 pounds, but if you struggle with, I don't know, I have a hard time like with MRI machines. Okay, I don't like feeling trapped, but I found if I listened to something, like put my AirPod in and just distracted myself. Anyways, after a few sessions, the mask, it doesn't even bother you anymore. You feel like you're not wearing anything. All right, on that note, I love you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Hold on. I want to thank Lindsay. I feel like it was 26 months, but now I can't. 12 months. Okay, thank you so much, Lindsay, for being a member for 12 months. I want to remind you guys, if you are a member or if you'd even like to join our Discord, please reach out to me. If I've seen you here for a minute, please feel free to reach out and join us. It's a place where we're going to, well, I don't know, we mainly talked about foodie and recipes and stuff, but I'm going to make like a skincare channel. I don't know, probably a walking one too, where we could all show our steps of the day. I haven't been as active in it as I would have liked to be, but I feel like I'm getting more back to my old self, and I feel like I can handle all the tasks. Anyways, that is the beauty of talking to somebody and say, hey, I'm perimenopausal and I feel insane. Please help me. You know, when they help you, you start feeling like your old self again. Anyways, I love you guys. Reach out to me if you'd like to join Discord. Thank you to my amazing mods and Breezy Bunch members. Thank you to everybody for hanging out with me, and I'll see you tomorrow for a walk. I have to pee, so if I'm rushing, I'm sorry. Goodbye. Have a great weekend. Be safe.